Hi, Divya.
Hey honey, how are you? I am so
Yes.
when everybody come, I need to apologize because I said 6 today and I set the Zoom meeting for 7. I'm like, shucks, I didn't even send on anything. But okay, I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, but
It's
sometimes you
organized on
have to work,
time.
so sometimes you have to be a bit late, so
Hello. So
understood.
misorganized on time. That's my problem. It's exactly my problem. But I do have some good information tonight.
Most of the time, like, I go on TikTok, I just go on it for listen to get information because
Right,
sometimes it's a place where you can get in, it can break you and it can
right,
make you.
right,
So you have to know what's your purpose on
right.
going on there.
Absolutely. Yeah, because if you listen to the wrong things, any platform, check it out your mouth. If you listen to the wrong things, you know what I mean, it can definitely break you
Mm-hmm,
or build you. And that is why
mm-hmm,
right now, when I watch the news, there are certain things you're not gonna get me listen to, because
mm-hmm.
guess what? It just it doesn't
It no add up.
with me,
It no
yeah.
add up. Yeah, it just not add up. Me
Make
understand.
no sense for me at all. So I
Yes.
have this guide right here that me put together.
Yeah.
Um, based on so when I did my 2 years, I did that by myself. Well, let me not gonna say that. Me have to give credit where credit due. For the grace of God first, of course. But I went to a refugee office. And
Mm-hmm.
mind you, if you're not refugee, then I go file the papers for you, right? However,
Mm-hmm.
the lady was so nice. Me said, please, I don't have the money for hire a lawyer. Please, if you can help me, just help me put the paperwork together. I know me can read, me can figure it out. So what she did was she took time out her time and she walked through it with me.
Mm-hmm.
She walked through the forms, and because what I used to do is request like 10 of each forms so we can
Mm-hmm.
practice and practice and practice. I mean, I have no money to pay a lawyer, right? At that time.
Yeah, me
So
understand.
went to the refugee office and she was a lawyer, but they only do refugee cases.
Mm-hmm.
And she walked me through how to fill out the forms, walked me through stuff that I needed as evidence and stuff like that. So me put
Mm-hmm.
in my 2 years, my 10 years, and so this is just an extensive like list of extra documents that you can have account.
Yeah, man. Me know
So
all of them here.
when we say joint bank account though, me not just mean bank. If your husband have a credit card, your name for dep on the credit card as a co-signer or a co-user. Your name can be on
Um.
that credit card as a co. If I want credit, because USCIS, let me tell you something. Are you alone still up here? Yeah, probably.
Mm-hmm.
USCIS is so, and this is what my lawyer tell me. They are so over the basic things where they might look for extension of thing, a document.
Mm-hmm.
So say your husband have a Wells Fargo. I'm just use it as example. Wells Fargo
Mm-hmm.
bank account. And your name
Mm-hmm.
depend on the bank account. No money now coming in the account. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, me
That is
understand.
something what I say all the time. Because anybody
Mm-hmm.
can open a bank account and put somebody name in it, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you're not
Mm-hmm.
even here alone, you know what I mean? So if you have a credit card, you can add you as a co-user on his credit card. I've done it. We know it can be done without social, without item. It can be done, right? So all if I, you have 4 credit card, add up on 2 of them. And the statements, it go come with the name or want to take a picture of both cards, yours and his, and you send it as evidence. That's a part of what I did. So now we go give you leverage like, okay, it's not just a bank account, you depend on the credit card as well. Right. So
Mm-hmm.
credit card, that is very important. Not just a bank account. Everybody do that. You want to stand out, right? So
Yeah,
as
me
I said,
understand.
joint credit card statement or loan statement. So if you have a loan, if him have a loan, you can add
Mm-hmm.
your name to the loan, right? And you become a joint person on the loan. Okay. If you
Mm-hmm.
have investment, for example, retirement account, if him have investment, retirement account, mutual fund or whatever, he can add it on these things because guess what now? No? When they're looking for documents, if they, first of all, what we not understand is USCIS have access to every system
Mm-hmm.
or majority of the systems them. So just like
Mm-hmm.
oh when they run a credit report, when they put in a social, so when they put in
Mm-hmm.
somebody's social, right? They
Mm-hmm.
can see every single thing that is in that person's name. So that is how they know everything about the person, right? Somebody
Mm-hmm.
else just trying, hey, Carice, they know everything. So now we cannot feel like say they don't. Everything. So when they say the person have five account and you only depend one. Or they say the person have 10 credit card and you not depend none. Or they
Mm-hmm.
say the person have mutual funds, this, that loan or whatever and you not depend none.
Mm-hmm.
At
Mm-hmm.
least if you depend one or two, it give you a little leverage, you know? But
Right.
if
Yeah,
you
me
depend none
understand.
at all, it's like, what is happening? We're gonna do a little more search, right? All
Mm,
right.
especially in a time like now.
Especially in a time like now. You want depend, if not everything, because man, you probably cannot depend everything, right? Because yeah,
Yeah, me
probably not have the
understand.
store. But you want depend most things.
Most things, yeah.
Because if you're
Mm-hmm.
in a relationship, any other relationship in America, that is how it goes. And
Yeah.
this is what we need to get out of our mindset too. You see, in a Jamaica, people hide things from each other. I mean, I said that not happen here. In a Jamaica, people have one 10 account and everything in a each individual person name when they're in a marriage. You see, up here, everything is
Mm-hmm.
combined and joined. For most marriages here, everything is joined. You get in trouble, your husband get in trouble automatic,
Yeah, me understand.
especially where money is concerned,
Mm-hmm.
right? Okay. So we talk about so if he has investment, mutual funds, whatever, and these are the conversation that should be had like, hey, add my name to these things, you know? I mean, no, some of these conversation is not easy to have. However, you're in a bona fide relationship, it should be a conversation regardless, you know?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right, joint tax return. This a part, yeah? I feel like out of everything in ESO, tax return is the most important part. So now at the end of the year, right?
Mm-hmm.
So people go filing taxes between now and April 15. Okay. Why are you're married? You're married before the end of the year, before December 31st. Why are you not on your husband's tax return? Anybody who don't submit a tax return with USCIS? Absolutely, that gonna be a question. Absolutely, that gonna be like something wrong, so. What I'm saying is that is a strong evidence, a very strong, and the lawyer will tell you to, it is very strong.
So even if they ask for 3 years, can you give them an
Oh,
additional year?
absolutely, you can over provide them
Okay.
evidence.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Or
Got you.
what the
Got you.
lawyer
Got
can do
you.
is take off 2023, you know, like the one with your name, Penny, stronger than anything
Mm-hmm.
else. You have an
Mm-hmm.
I-10.
Yeah, man. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
Look,
your name
there.
can go up in taxes. And guess what now? No? When your name go up in taxes, it relieve the burden of him being like filing single versus filing jointly within a marriage.
Okay. We have that.
So I'm just saying this is a strong evidence, and given that you're so close to filing,
Mm-hmm.
all him have to do is some when he's submitting in taxes, he get back that document same day. So not
All
even
right.
gonna be like wait to get it back. I see him. For me, given that this is such a strong evidence, it kind of just put the case together. And I remember
Mm-hmm.
when I was doing mine, even my lawyer know those taxes, those tax return, so
Mm-hmm.
important because it prove for your affidavits of support, it proves that he can take care of you. It proves a lot of things. You know what I mean?
Yeah, me
So it is
understand.
very important. So with your name on that, it just solidify, not that alone, but that's a strong part of it that
Point.
solidify the
Yeah.
relationship. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
because you know, say once your name depend on certain things, them are gonna say, okay,
Yeah,
me not see no red flag here. So,
right.
um, right, me understand. Mhm.
All right. So W2s, 1099. Make sure say them that they list the same address wanna live. Wanna supposed to have all the
Mm-hmm.
address in line. That part, oh my God, that is very health insurance. If you like how you have your item, you can absolutely go up on the health insurance. This is why item is so important in that regards. Lease and mortgage. If the person have a mortgage, you probably cannot go on it go upon the title of the mortgage, but you can go as a deed. You can go on the deed of the mortgage. So the person can modify their deed and put a name on it. If it's a lease, your name should absolutely be on that lease. Utility bills, your name can go up on the utility bills.
Well, well, for me here, excuse me, the
Okay,
utility, everything come, everything come in at the lease.
okay, well okay. You
Hmm.
have no control
Yeah,
over that one, did they? What
yeah.
about internet
Hmm.
and like just that coming like internet?
Um,
Like those basic utility when I come panel.
well, well, for the phone bill,
Yeah,
two
phone
of
bill.
us.
Okay,
Yeah, two
good.
of we.
Yeah, and then we
The lease, the water and the light come in at
come
that.
in
So
the
me
like,
depend
okay,
that.
good.
Yes. So,
Car registration, car insurance. Make sure that the address to them again line up. And
um,
the registration and the insurance, two of
well,
that name on it. The next thing I want to go through is so say una keep a party or okay, una have a wedding, right? Did you guys
mm-hmm.
invite anybody to your wedding?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Did you get cards at your wedding?
Cards?
Yes.
No. What I did, I still have the invitation cards.
Yeah, but did anybody at your wedding give you any like cards? Congratulations, Mr. Mrs. whatever. Like just cards, greeting cards.
Mm-mm,
The kind of
mm-mm,
then again no
mm-mm.
cards at your wedding?
No. Mm-mm.
What? Uh what then given on a wedding?
All right,
The
because
game?
it was just a small for the all right for the person who did it. I think I
Mhm.
get how me do with it. I got a pen, I get a small card, and I get something else.
Okay, it was a small wedding. Got you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because what I was going to say, like if you invite people and you get like cards or whatever with both on a name in there, the
Mm-hmm.
mores or the this or the that, congratulations. You can actually take pictures of those and send them in with the evidence,
Okay.
stuff like
Okay.
that. So that's
Mm-hmm.
another part because that kind of too prove that oh okay, the other
Yeah.
people recognize them as a couple, you know.
Right. Right. Me
So
understand.
let me just put a note.
Now, what me doing it though?
So if you
Not
get
even sure.
anything like if you get birthday, like your anniversary probably not come yet.
My anniversary gonna be 17th of this month.
So yes, if your anniversary, if you put in for your 10 years, make sure you collect those like cards or whatever. If somebody make people mail your cards, you know. So
Oh,
when you
yeah.
put it because you still have a plan for the 10 years too. So the things that
Yeah,
we
me
want to go through,
understand.
if you not have them for now, you can't have them for your 10 years. Okay, here. All right, so see it here now. Okay.
Okay.
So this is the front. What me do is just scan them on my phone and put them in a one PDF document, and that was it. So
Okay.
at the front of the card, this at the middle. I see it mentioned both our name, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it said the people them who come who we write with the card down here. So
Okay.
see
Mm.
one next one here, the front. I see it here. Um, wishing nothing but for you both to mention the people that most sent it. So our next one here, the front, and it mentioned the name. and it
Mm-hmm.
mentioned who sent it. So you see, it kind of just proved that people know we as a couple, and this was just the wedding, you know. See,
Yeah.
same
Mm-hmm.
thing, and you send these as documents, as evidence, you know. So see, they have a name wrong, I said, but okay, that's okay. So see, just evidence,
Yeah.
and it just,
Mm-hmm.
you know. So these are extra stuff. Better. This is just an example that I'm showing you. Wait, even for your 10 years, you can start planning to make people send you. Instead of you send me a gift or text me, just send me a card with the 12 name for next
Right.
anniversary. Okay?
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So this is something you can do and plan ahead for your 10 years.
Right.
All right, let's go back to the document now. So we went through the joint finances, and this is this part that I'm just show you with the just the invitations and all that. So just cards and whatnot. Get that.
Mm-hmm.
So number two, proof of share residence. Whatever you do, whatever you do, make sure that everything have the same address on it. Not
Yeah.
just for
Mm-hmm.
them to send you information, because guess what now? You have some officers that are really detailed. Me know if me I did one officer, but I'm pay attention to every little detail. I know that because I saw my time, right? Me know me then dig dive through the documents and go through things and comb it with a fine teeth comb,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because that's me. So me know some people out there will stay the same way, right? So you have some people that are very detailed. I can't even blame them because sometimes people do dumb stuff and probably they never catch it and get reprimanded for it,
Tired?
you know. So here we are.
Mm-hmm.
So Lisa and Margaret's both name with the same address, the property tax, just stuff you can have in both names. Also, say you don't have no utility bill in your name and you need extra stuff. You can actually have like, say, something else come in both of your name. When I have nothing to do with utility bill, maybe it's like a letter from somebody or something. You can send that as evidence,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
you know? It can be anything. As long as you're not incriminating or whatever, you can send that as evidence, right? Um, driver's license ID, you're not gonna in New York and New Jersey, immigrants can have driver's license and some other states, but not every state. Like Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, they don't do that. So not every state do that. But if you're in a state that does it, make sure that the name have both the same address on it, right? Both ID have the same address. Okay. Photos of you together. I love this part. This is my specialty. This is my specialty. I'm gonna show you guys what that looks like. Okay, let me pull it up. So basically, after you completed 2 years and you send a photo journey, you have to start one new photo journey for your 10 years. That's how it works.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you can't send them the same photos where they send for your two
Send.
years, for your 10 years. That in a work like that. No, it's like you start all over again. So this is a photo journey, and it's called photographic journey. So this is been 10 years. So this is just him and I in at the airport, then this is us at the movies. This is us on a date somewhere. Okay, so this is another thing. Are you seeing my screen?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So if you say you're on a date somewhere, can you provide a receipt of that date you're on? The receipt, if okay, you have a picture, say you're there on a date somewhere, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's good if you can provide the receipt at the date at the pan. I mean, I tell you this, me know you're probably already prepared that you probably don't have these things for no, but the next time, the 10 years one, no, you can now say, okay, if I go somewhere, must save the receipt, I'm gonna take a picture of the receipt or whatever. What I do is I use an app named Fetch. and I take a picture of every receipt. They give me points anyways and give me gift card. So
Mm-hmm.
but take a picture of every receipt. So if me for go back, so the other day my son break in game thing. I'm go back at Walmart, can't find the receipt, paper receipt, can't find it. But guess what? It up on my phone in a fetch, right? So what I'm saying is you can utilize these apps and take the receipt. So if you need the receipt, you can just print it off, right? So if you say you're on a
Yeah.
date somewhere, you can attach the receipt as evidence to say, okay, on this date, we were on this date for real.
Yeah, me
You see how
understand.
deep this is?
Yeah. Yeah.
Or
Mm-hmm.
you can be extra on board with a thing and then they might be like,
Yeah, they're not even gonna say, what? Yeah,
like,
me understand.
what? Like, okay. This a relationship are for real because this is the whole point. The entire point of this is to prove that your relationship is real. That's
It's
it.
bona fide. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That is it. That is the point. And all you gotta prove that evidence. You can't go there and tell them, show me say real, prove to me say real. Right?
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
yeah. So this is and me know the other one there's somewhere in my email, come I did email it to my lawyer. So this is us at another date. Do I have the receipt? Absolutely. You want the receipt? More put it on him. I go put because I sent receipts as well as extra evidence. So now then can say, okay, this is the date and this is the receipt.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It is that deep. And this is us on a date again. Right? Right. That's so. This is us in Jamaica. This is after, as I said, this is after I'm getting in 2 years. This is us in Jamaica, right? December 2025, right? And we just put in 10 years. Why am I say December 2025? This should be December 2024, not 2025. I totally messed that up. Anyways, it gone in, so whatever. And for sure, yeah, like we travel with the entire family here, so that's a picture of with entire family, yeah. So, and then just us up and about. This a picture with his father and the baby, you know. So
Yeah.
it's a picture when we're there at the hotel or whatever. So it just like you have to be extra with it. This one was 10 pages. The first one I do, the 2 years one was 26 pages. That's for sure. Oh, extra maybe. Like, I have to be
Ah,
extra with this. I can't just, oh, my son, a 10 picture. You want to tell me, say, since you're married, since you know the date, a 10 picture alone, I take?
so what about like the home I cook or
Absolutely. Yes.
the
Yes.
home I cook it on in the kitchen?
Yes.
Certain pictures
Perfect.
they don't want it. They don't want it.
Oh, tell us so.
Like, cause me I listen Lacey the other day, and she say she must go on some interview with somebody, and she
Mm.
say our client tell her say like the pictures in the bedroom, the UCIS don't need that one. You can take
What
any
kind of
other
picture?
picture.
Like in a bedroom?
I don't, sister, I can't tell you. I
Because
don't
some
know,
people, listen, some people feel like so they can take people them for idiot. And what happened is you just take one random picture in your bedroom, but you not have no other picture, no other substantial picture, no make no sense. Like that look made up.
cause
No,
she was saying that like say two of them probably lie down in the bed and
but why you don't want to
and
send that go get somebody? Anybody? It depends. For example, in a need for look made up, in a need, and what other, this is my thing. It's a complete, okay. Make we look per mine. And you go look if none of them look made up to you. In terms
no,
of,
no,
hold on. Jesus, what?
no.
Ooh. So, all right, look on the one, all right. Why did this zoom in? Why I can't control my laptop tonight? What is happening?
You talk about the one
The
where
one
you see
right
something
I
like
saw.
Saturday.
Yes.
That is
Is that
like you screenshot it,
yeah? But at
a
the end of the
selfie.
day, I tore away. We look
So then
into
give me some of
the
the Akidena, Davia.
That done long time.
Sure, take it
Oh,
down, man. Sure.
that done long time.
You
Me sell
just
ackee,
sure.
no, me sell not like fresh ackee, but me sell ackee
Me know
19.
Tin Aki.
I can add that online. You know what I mean? Like this picture, but then I look made up. I just selfie with in my phone, and the normal regular picture with in my phone. Me never say me could take it for USCIS. Me say me could take it for we.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, them are go want see something, so you just take it.
No, that is the thing. No, we still take picture. Up to today, we do go to church, we take picture. Not for USCIS because at the end of the day, you're a couple. Don't you
Yeah, me
take picture?
understand.
And
Yeah,
that
me
is the thing,
understand.
you can tell, listen, officers then train for this, then the psychology, enough of them are army people them.
Yeah, me know.
They can read a like a book. Enough of them are army people them. So let me tell you something. If something made up and fake, they
Them are go
know
tell
that it's
you.
made up and fake. Right?
Mm.
No, this is
Because
a
even for
picture where we just
Christmas,
take, not for USCIS, for we.
yeah, because even for Christmas, well, my stepdaughter wasn't here. It was just me and him.
Mm-hmm.
And for Christmas, because of Friday, me not really cook no rice and peas and whatever. Cause my
Right,
husband, he's a straight vegan, so he
right.
not eat meat none at all. No fish, no meat, no
Yeah,
meat, no meat.
that's
So
nice.
anyway, we me cook and I put the food at the table and whatever, and we take one picture
And there's nothing wrong with
because
that.
me on a whole, me love take picture. We
Right.
walk go the supermarket.
You better
The
love
only reason
people.
why I don't have a lot of pictures now is because say extremely cold, and trust me, when the cold start bust, me no want have to stand up out the door and I take no
Right,
picture and all of
right.
that. We go supermarket the other day, me and him and him daughter, and we take a picture
See there?
in the
So nothing no
supermarket.
wrong with the picture that you
Um,
take, it's how it look, like if it looks fit
exactly
or whatever. That's the thing.
right.
So that is
Um,
what mother frame that.
there you go.
Exactly. So this like this part, you see, just family trip to Niagara Falls. We did go New Jersey right there. So then the baby shower. So just random picture there, random picture there. Um, Christmas. See, then none of them na stage are just we just take picture, just take picture for picture sake. And that is how they look. And this is when we got our daughter funeral.
Well,
And this is
wow.
okay. You talk about picture in the house. So we have one picture in the house when we did there Jamaica and with the cook or whatever. See there? None of we not looking at camera. We look raggedy. But these are real. And as I'm saying is, first of all, you're in the bedroom and it one in you're in the camera or whatever. It looks staged. So it depends on the situation. Everybody's situation is
hmm
different.
hmm
We look
Well,
ragged.
because we don't have a lot in a Philly household, because my daughter, oh, him have a daughter that passed.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
See, we did the Vegas. We in the
Oh,
room in face that even in there, but then get the point and we take picture. So it just
yeah,
depends
me understand.
on how it looks.
hmm
You know, this a Vegas same way. Um, then a picture with that, a picture with we in a car. So just random picture, you know. So just pictures that's in your household. I mean, in your phone where you take randomly, you not have to be nothing fancy, you not have to put on a show, then just want to see the real
The
relationship.
real you.
So that is what I say a picture journey. I see a 2 years one supposed to be hell of a. As Mr. Man was 26 pages of small pictures like these. I explain if you notice me explain under each picture
Yeah.
where we're at, what's up, what we're doing, or if it's a bunch of picture, like a bunch of picture of Jamaica, we put so we there Jamaica, family vacation, stuff like that, and where we're going. So you have to explain because they don't know.
Clear.
So you
Yeah.
have to explain
Them
what
no
the
know. You
picture
have
is
to
all
explain
about,
what is
right?
what. Yeah.
So we put so this is the baby shower, we put gender reveal. And it kind of need to be in order. We put like we have family Christmases together. See that we're in the house.
Yeah.
No,
Mm-hmm.
no, we're not really looking at camera, really. We just we pay our own
Random.
attention,
Mm-hmm.
just random stuff. And if you zoom in from a wall over there, so they will see say, oh, it's what them up on the wall too. You know.
Yeah, me understand.
So we not us. I don't know why I never explain. Oh, me put it up here so we went and go at the funeral, and yeah. So these are just how this I'm gonna put it up here so we go Vegas right there. So this is how the picture journey should look. It should explain
Yeah,
like
I
the
know.
figures of
Like what is what and all of that.
right.
Mm-hmm.
So Keris, when you're ready for put in it, you can have this video as reference, okay, honey? All right, so we're gonna share back this. So we're gonna go over um these stuff. Okay. Relationship evidence, we'll go over the photos. Then you can do a screenshot of your text messages and email. I did that in my first when me did put in my green card, I did that. Me do a screenshot. I'll if I message where I cuss, but put in the screenshot, say hey, so then guys say, okay, people cuss, we cuss. We have arguments too. They know that relationship have arguments. They have
Mm-hmm.
relationships. They know. So it just show ongoing communication as well. Because if you go for your interview and then take your phone and then look through it and then see someone not really talk, that's a red flag.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Once if you me them hard for screenshot me not tell me lie.
You know, I've agreed screenshot a lot. Just a few stuff. And if
Okay.
they're looking at your phone and all not talk about the papers, that's a red flag. Like
Mm-hmm.
I don't
Mm-hmm.
want people to stop focus on the papers part and just focus on the relationship
Relationship.
because
Mm-hmm.
everything fall in place when you focus on the relationship and not so much the papers. Because if you focus on the relationship, yes, you're not gonna have bills in our name, yeah, because okay, we are build this relationship, right? So yeah, all right. Maybe we'll go over the invitations and stuff like that. Like giving an example of how that is done. Um, no, when they say they want affidavits, me feel say every time you put in paperwork, you need to get affidavits from people around you. Okay. You know what we tend to do as immigrants? We
Mm-hmm.
tend to ask our own immigrant people to give we a letter about we relationship. And I think that is so played out, and immigration know that too. They know say played out. So me can ask my cousin or my friend when me work with at the hotel or wherever, and I can say to my friend, write me one letter say you know me and my husband. Your friend a citizen, and you can say to your friend, write me one letter say you know me and my husband. Of course, your friend go write it. Yeah, your friend. However, you know what look nice? If you go to another US citizen, somebody were born here and say, write me a letter. For example, your neighbor, right? For example, your coworker wanted to go on one double lunch span one time, or one dinner one time, right? And you go to that neighbor or that coworker and say, write me a letter. That look more attractive. You get what I'm saying? It looks way more
Okay.
attractive than you asking your Jamaican friend to write you a letter. One thing I want people to stop though is stop feel like they don't have to talk to people.
You mean when you said you feel like we not to talk to people? Explain
Um,
yourself.
but
There's
but
no way you should live in a neighborhood or in an apartment building and you don't know your neighbor.
Oh, I thought you meant in terms of getting yourself together. That's what I thought
but
you
No, no,
look
no, no,
meant.
no.
here.
No, no, no,
I
no.
can tell you that I am here
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know my neighbor.
That's so bad. So, so bad. So put your husband with
I
a woman, something wrong with you.
me no know my neighbor. I'm gonna tell you why. On this building, you have 12 apartments.
And that's a little bit.
12.
That's such a
Look
little
here.
bit. We don't know if it's there.
This, what must I say now? This apartment complex consists of 683 units.
Okay.
And
And I'm
each
talking about, hold on, I'm talking about your immediate neighbor, at least that. The door
look
next door,
here,
you're the door next door, you're the door in front of you, the door, like
you
say
know, see
5 doors
them.
around you.
Me have me
So
make
you know
all
what
right.
I would do? I'll tell you what you need to do.
Mhm.
And this is going your assignment this week.
Don't tell me to knock them
Write,
door.
write a note. Hello, I'm so and so. I live in apartment so and so. I'm just trying to get to know people in the I'm just trying to to know my neighbors. It would be lovely to meet you one day. And put it under the door.
You'd have that with
um,
me.
Put it under the door, and you will be surprised. Listen, let me tell you something. You see my neighbor them? I used to be like that. Let me just say this. I used to be like that. But let me tell you something. You have good people and bad people. And for the most part, me believe in a God and believe in more people there, more good people there than bad. It's just that the badness louder. You don't even know one or two people. You know why? Anything can happen. You get in the house and you need somebody to call the ambulance for you.
well,
You can
that
drop down in a hallway, nobody don't know
you
you.
see, all right. You see where I am coming from. You
Hmm.
see where I am coming from is a total different scenario settings
Right.
from here. So
So let me ask you a question. Want to make friends outside of the Jamaican people?
yeah,
Okay. That's good. Okay. So make friends. That's what we're saying. Curious if you live around Americans, make friends. You know, me know everybody now go want be a friend, but the people that do make friends with them. All right. Okay. Family and community life, we were just talking about that. Church life is very important. Like you might be surprised what church life can do for you. You
that's
know what I mean?
true.
It's very important. Like church, when I get involved in a church, and no matter what's going on, and you're open and honest about your situation, you might be surprised the help that they can give to you. You know what I mean? When I travel, make sure the name depend the things them. You can have memberships together. If you don't have a lot of evidence, you can get memberships together. Gym, different types of memberships that you can get together. Um, Evidence of communication with in-laws. That's important.
Me
Right.
use and open the account. Account becomes dormant. Me rocks the wages. Hey,
When I come
lo
back.
and behold, just when me come back, the lady give me the what you call it now? Like I want like a rental lease and terms.
Aye.
It's like a thing to say that okay, she live here, so she
Oh,
a
so you
pay
want
me
to use
X
the washer
amount.
now?
Yeah.
Okay.
So she give it to me and me take it to
Okay.
the bank. You see when me take it to the bank,
So you could put them
Uh-huh.
in. I'll come back and
Mm-hmm.
you see when she give it to me and me bring it to the bank, Davia, and the guy take my passport and put in my name and everything. Kaka, the guy said to me say, but you already in the system. The only thing is that your account is just dormant and him just reactivate it back. And that was it. So
Mm-hmm.
it don't make no sense you lie to them
No, it
because
doesn't. It doesn't.
it
It
don't make no
doesn't.
sense.
And once they ask you a question, 9 times out of 10, they know the answer already.
Them know
So
the answer
I either go
because
explain why the question, the situation is what it is, or you know, all you have to do, point blank, all you have to do is just tell the truth. That's it. And that is why I'm gonna face that people if start off with false things, false information, false document, false this or false that, because it just
be-
leads to more problem, especially
yeah
in this time.
because even which day may I listen, who may I listen to? I think I did a Seku. I don't remember if a Seku me did I listen to online, and he was saying that don't lie to them. If they ask you if you work, tell them yes
Mm-hmm.
because they already know.
Already know. Already know.
The only time them no know
And
say you
people
work.
them are not idiot. Like they not expect say you go there in America for 2, 3, 4 years, 5 years, and you never do nothing. How
The
you
only
live?
thing, thank you. And you never married.
Are you never married? And even if you're married, mind you, most Americans live from paycheck to paycheck,
Oh, thank you
right?
very much.
So now then go take care of you. And every 2 weeks you send money to your family, which they can see. Where you get this money from when your husband make 50,000 a year? How does that work? They're not stupid. One second.
Mm.
They are not stupid at all. They see and they know what's up, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So we try to feel like say we are used to we look a brain and I
Like
try
a
to
fish
feel like
brain.
say, oh, these people are and they see so many stuff, they have so many experiences where it's like, okay, I've seen this before, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's just like if you're in a profession and you keep on see the same things, like as a nurse, somebody come in with certain symptoms, me already know what it is. You already know what to give them. You already know how to medicate them. You
Mm-hmm.
already know. So it's the same thing. Okay. Um,
So wait
see.
there. Letters here, so letters and notices. Which one are the letter? Letter that like will come to you in this address. That is,
Yeah.
oh, to the letters that come.
Yeah, any like
I,
letters were coming out a name. Say you have like Amazon packages. When I start put it on the name on the Amazon packages. That was a thing that I did. Like put when it's Amazon, when I say to who, you put it on the name on it, and then you go have the address information. And you take pictures of those and submit it too.
oh, okay.
That's very creative way of just submitting more
You're
evidence.
sure that's not over evidence? That
There's
sound
nothing
over
named over
evidence to me.
evidence. You see, when me go for my citizenship, my something. It,
No,
it
because
gave,
me just I say why me say that is that all right? Because you say you know want to look too convincing,
who
you
says so?
know.
Who says so?
Well,
Me?
well, what's your lady friend name? She had mentioned what Lacey had said about
Oh, Lacey
is
says
there
so.
a
Me
thing
never
that
says
you
so.
can
No,
provide too
no,
much evidence?
no. There's not
No,
such a
it's
thing. No, she was talking about the photo in the bedroom where people them take photo in the bedroom when they're in them bed. And what we were saying is that sound very staged, sound real.
No, so I was saying that with that said, if like certain things like everything you do, you make sure you document it. If some might
That's
not
what
also
you're
look.
supposed to do.
no, you're supposed to document everything. Um,
Or else you go prove your relationship real.
Remember saying that then say bonify. I
Not
think a
be.
lot of Matt Bean.
Mm.
Yeah, she normally come out. She said, look here, that is totally a red flag.
It is.
That is
Absolutely is.
totally a red flag.
Absolutely
You
is.
can't live, you cannot live in, say, Hartford, Connecticut, and I am going to buy food in Pennsylvania.
And that is to the extent of what I'm saying. They know everything. They can see everything. They can see where you spend your cards them.
You understand what I'm
They
saying?
see
The
it.
thing is, the thing is, all right. Say for instance, you get your card in New York and you move to a next location. Them are gonna know say you're there the location they know. You understand? They can see because once them put in your name, whether you have IT, whatever come up in the system, them know exactly say you're there here. So just like how the guy get caught with a pipe bomb, I saw them track him because what he does, he use his card to
We see it a lot of
purchase
time in the movies. Like if them a look for somebody, they look where they spend their card.
exactly at the card they use as the evidence and trace and know exactly when he buy it. So
So we got you proof of share residence, and we see this. We just need to live at the same place. We need to have everything line up. We need to have evidence that you're living at the same place. Evidences are really important. You cannot have too much information. You cannot. Impossible. Make them go through and then tired. Make them say, Lord of mercy. There are people who are really married for true seat here. You know what I mean? Make them go through it. Make them tired. Tired. Make them not even call up for the interview. Right? That's how much evidence you're supposed to have. Relationship, we think we kind of been through this. Okay, see some more information here. The photos we got through that. As we said with labels, name,
Yeah, that's
location.
stupid. Saying something. They're going to upset something.
Um, Screenshot and copy a text message. We went through that. Engagement and wedding announcement invitations. We went through that. Wedding receipts. So if you have receipts like the venue manual, you can say, okay, it come from the card where both of we name the pan, right? And you have the card and you have the receipt and it will show say okay they come from that card or they come the money come from the joint account, stuff like that. Like just turn it up a notch, knock it up. Like we don't need to do the same things where everybody else do. Like we be creative and think outside the box. I'm gonna send you a picture of the card because they're not gonna use a card, you know. Must send you a picture of the card, make us say both names upon the card, or make us say a fill with card with joint account, or send you a picture of the statement so you can see say, okay, we buy stuff off of the card for our wedding. Stuff like that. You pay for the photographer off of the card for the wedding. The card will have both of our name upon it. It just turn up the evidence thing a little bit more, right? Affidavits from family and friends, we talk about that. Make it be people that's around your people, Americans, you know. Your Jamaican, for leave them alone. They have their own immigration stuff to worry about. They don't have no time for the write no letter for you. Leave them alone. Okay? All right. That's that. Um, Photos and videos of family member, that's really important. If you go around the person family, make sure say only take pictures and photos and videos. You go around your husband, mother, your husband, wife, vice versa. Pictures and photos. If you travel together, you go up on the Greyhound or you go up on the plane, go one next state, book the tickets together so you can have that picture of the itinerary. If you guys have memberships together, that's important. Um, and that's additional evidence as well. All right. Um, Evidence of communication, we talked about that. Now, this is unique. I didn't use this, but shared pet ownership. But that me did not say I could have pet ownership till me did have a cat the other day. I mean, I like, what? That's a thing. So if that's something you know you need more evidence and you want shared pet ownership, that's a thing. I didn't know that that's a thing. Of course, if you have children, both spouses need to be on the birth certificate. That is very, very, very important. We all know the legal document because that is what the lawyer mostly go send with what they need. Those legal documents is the bulk of what they send with they need, right? Um, the legal financial documents, the lawyer we send we say they need that too. So we not even go through them there. The lawyer send with those. Um, so you need a medical record, the lawyer go ask for that, and then if you go through that. Um, you need if name change occur, you need all those legal stuff. So I'm not even gonna go through that. Um, Ongoing evidence. So after you put in the 2 years, you say the moment after you put in the 2 years, you need to start thinking about the 10 years, right? So you need to start thinking about okay, new photos together, new joint bills. So now you go get a social, now you can go on more bills, right? So now you go think about new joint bills together, new travel plans and receipts, right? You go think about the corresponding notices from USCIS that comes to the address. You can submit those by your 10 years as well. Even though they know it's evidence to see we live at the address. Um updated affidavits if your circumstances change, like for example, you move or birth of your child or something, you have those updated information so you can submit a 10 years. Because when you put in 10 years, it's like you're doing it all over again, right? So it's the same information, it's just a new version of the same information. All right. We're not gonna go through that. Okay. And so you just get a one-on-one with me. This is what my one-on-one look like. It's very detailed. Normally people pay for my one-on-one, but it's very detailed and we kind of go through stuff that people don't normally think about. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I want to follow.
Carrie's gone.
No, I think she did at work, I think.
Oh,
And just a disclaimer, this is for educational content from my personal experiences.
yeah.
I'm not a le lawyer. I do not provide legal advice. That is why I'm not even go over the legal part of stuff. But just like
Mm.
giving extra stuff where una can submit and make an evidence more, stronger.
Yeah, more stronger.
Yeah, because some things, I'm sure we went over some things. What are some things we went over that you didn't know about where you're
Me
like,
never know
okay.
about the wedding card. Um, all right, for the receipts, me sort of know about the receipts. Because
Mm-hmm.
since me come here, me and him went to a store. I
Mm-hmm.
want my name on the stuff. The man say, it tore away name can't go on it.
That complicated things. Man, I said, what? The man,
So, so, um, his name was on it. So my name wasn't on it. So me
right.
just leave it. Me just leave it as it is.
It's so deep, but yet so simple, you know.
Yeah.
So that is what me I try show like it's way bigger than having a bank account together, having this. Like them is something
Have it.
boring and they see
Yeah.
them all the
Yeah.
time,
Mm-hmm.
you know. All right, guys, thank you so
All
much.
right. You're
And
welcome.
I'll
Thank you
just say
too.
this for the people that whenever come, they can book my one-on-one. As I can say, me provide valuable information. You won't regret it. Won't regret it. Book the one-on-one. A link there's somewhere. And we go splice up this video so we can.
Mm.
Well, thank you so much for watching and
All
coming.
right. Yeah. Thank you too.
Day.
Have
Misbehavior.
a blessed
No
night.
problem. Curious we need for talk.
We do.
All right.
All right. Bye
All
bye.
right.
You can book me
Mhm.
one-on-one, Caris.
When we get the
Dian,
20 at
Dian get a
Yeah.
Dian get a free one-on-one right today.
so how am I looking like Dion?
She get a free one. As a matter of fact, it want to get a free one-on-one.
when we couldn't take part in a full time because me don't work.
No problem. No
Yeah.
problem. All right. Bye-bye.
All right. Yeah.
All
Bye
right.
bye.
Have a
Good
good
night.
evening.
You
Bye.
too.